Most people are haunted, not by demons, not by enemies, but by a ghost called circumstance. They say, I failed because of bad luck. The system is rigged. Some people are just born gifted. And just like that, they surrender. They become pawns, pulled by invisible strings, dragged toward outcomes they never chose. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. Luck is a lie, a story told by the weak to justify why they never took control. Because a rational psychic, an architect, knows something dangerous. Nothing controls you unless you allow it. There was a study, simple, brutal, revealing. 2 groups of children were given the same task. After they succeeded, one group was told, "You're so intelligent." The other group was told, "You worked really hard." Sounds harmless, right? It wasn't. The intelligent kids, the ones praised for something outside their control, started avoiding challenges. They became fragile. Because if they failed, it meant they weren't smart anymore. They became pawns. But the second group, the ones praised for effort, they attacked harder problems. They persisted. They improved. Because in their mind, success wasn't luck. It was caused by them. Now zoom out. This is the hidden rule of reality. 80% of people are waiting for the right moment, the right mood, the right opportunity. They live externally. But the top 20%, they don't wait. They manufacture gravity. They don't ask, is this the right time? They decide, this becomes the right time because I act. That's the difference. Pawn versus architect. Cut to a digital noir city. Rain pouring. A towering skyscraper looms. A salesman stands in the rain, in front of a building so tall it feels like it's judging him. Inside that building is the deal that could change his life. Now watch closely. 2 versions of him exist. The pawn looks at the sky. Bad weather. People will be in a bad mood. Today's not ideal. He checks his phone. He hesitates. He waits. Because in his world, outcomes depend on conditions. Now the architect, he doesn't look at the sky. He looks at himself. Rain hits his trench coat in slow motion. He steps forward because he understands something most people never will. The sale doesn't happen in the building. It happens in his mind first. If he walks in uncertain, he loses. If he walks in decisive, he bends reality. He looks into a puddle. His reflection wears a crown. The weather doesn't matter. The economy doesn't matter. Rejection doesn't matter. Because all of those things are external, and external things only have power over pawns. So, how do you become the architect? Not with motivation, not with books, not with affirmations. You start small, painfully small. Solve one problem today. 1. Finish a task you've been avoiding. Make a decision you've been delaying. And then, do something most people are too uncomfortable to do. Look at the result and say, I caused this. Not, it worked out. Not, I got lucky. Not, God helped me. No, say it clearly, I did this. Because every time you give credit away, you leak power. And right now, most people are leaking 80% of their power to the world, blaming, waiting, hoping. You stop that, you reclaim control. You're not here by accident. You're watching this because something in you is tired. Tired of being pulled by strings. Tired of explaining your life instead of controlling it. You don't want to be the pawn anymore. You're ready to become the architect. Right now, there are some psychics in this vault. People who chose internal power over excuses. One more, one decision, one act of pure will push you to success. So, the question is simple. Will it be you? Unlock the vault. Subscribe.